I am Maria Garcia de Fleury. Mother Teresa was born in Albania on August 26, 1910. She was baptized with the name of Agnes Gonja. Her family was economically prosperous and characterized by helping the poor. But when her father died, she was 9 years old. Her mother had to start working. Those were difficult times. She saw the example of her mother, who was very religious, hardworking, and with great discipline. In her youth, Mother Teresa taught catechism at home and wrote poems. She learned about the work of some missionary priest and decided, I want to be a Catholic missionary. In 1928, at age 18, she joined the congregation of the Loreto Missionary Sisters in Ireland. There she worked as teacher in the school for girls. But because of her desire to be a missionary, the Sisters of Loreto sent her to India, where she was moved by the vision of the terrible misery. Mother Theresa of Calcutta made India her home for the last 69 years of her life, and there in Calcutta she founded the Congregation of the Missionaries of Charity and dedicated her mission to the service of the so-called poorest of the poor, the untouchables, the last in the social hierarchy of Indian society. She spoke 5 languages: English, Albanian, Serbo-Croatian, Bengali, and Hindi. Apart from advocating for the poor, Mother Teresa was a great fighter against abortion. She said that it is the worst murder and the worst violence because it consists of a mother murdering her own child with premeditation, treachery, and advantage. She said, if a mother can kill her own child in her own body, what reason is there not to kill each other? The first house outside India that Mother Teresa founded was in Cocoroto, Yaracuy State in Venezuela in 1965. She came to Venezuela several times and founded houses in Marín, Yaracuy State, in Catalamar, Las Brisas de Petare, Carapita, and in San Felix, in the Bolivar State. She had heart problems, something she kept as secretive as possible, as she didn't want anybody or anything to get in the way of her hard and continuous work on behalf of the poor. In 1979, she received the Nobel Prize, Peace Prize. She said that she only was a pencil in the hands of God. Pope John Paul II, her great friend, visited the House of the Immaculate Heart in Calcutta on February 4, 1986, something that filled Mother Teresa with emotion. At the time of Mother Teresa's death on September 5, 1997, what began with 13 nuns, now there were more than 4,000 religious sisters that worked in 123 countries. Mother Teresa of Calcutta said, love until it hurts. If it hurts, it's a good sign. Every labor of love carried out with all one's heart will always succeed in bringing up people closer to God. And she added, our sufferings are God's kind caresses, calling us to turn to Him and to make us recognize that we are not the ones in control of our lives, but that it is God who is in control, and we can fully trust Him. God did not choose me to be successful, she said, but to be faithful. I prefer to be a drop of love in a sea of bitterness. Do small things with great love, because God is love, and friends with God, we always win.